Okay, testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. Comments. So jump on, say hello if you are watching. I would love to hear where you are watching from. Katie, good. I want to say good morning. I don't know why, but welcome. Hi, Kavita. Big welcome to you. Thank you so much for jumping on, guys. It's daylight savings. It's a little bit, it kills us over here. Hi, Libby. So remember, guys, keeping your questions nice and short for me. Hello, Stephen. Hi, Rhiannon. Welcome. Let me know. Can you guys actually, I'll just jump on and see if my volume is working. Let me have a look. Yay, my volume's working. For some reason, my volume was not working last week, so now I'm super paranoid. Hi, everybody. Yay. Hi, Shelley. Shelley says, hi, Jess, lovely to see you. Hello, beautiful Julie Heckenberg. Hello, Leah. So jump on. Let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Katie. If you're watching from the Lighthouse or my personal page, Jessica Brown, you'll need to give StreamYard permission so I can see your comments. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see your comments. So I've got Facebook user here. She says, lovely to see you. So if, again, whoever that was that posted at 6:31, you need to just let me know who you are by just giving me your first name and your star sign. So I've got some energy to tune into. Lee's watching from Tasmania. Karen is watching from Calgary in Canada. Wow, welcome. Brizzy, we've got some Brizzy crew on here. So we've got someone watching from Wollongong. Elena is watching from Wollongong. Jen's watching from the Gold Coast. Everybody, let's give Jen a big welcome. This is her first time on here, so big welcome to you, Jen. And Diane is watching from Tweed Heads, so lucky. Hi, Tracy. We've got someone from Penrith in good old Sydney. That's Mel. So guys, jump on, say hello. Feel free to chat amongst yourself. Di's watching from Melbourne, everybody. And yeah, it's so nice to see you all here. Welcome on, Karen. It's really, really, really great to see you. Oh, we've got someone watching from, Lee's watching from Mullumbimby. Yay, that is so exciting. So you guys are, Brenda's from the USA. Wow, massive welcome. So this must be first thing in the morning for you, is it, Brenda? 6:30 in the morning? I do quite a few readings in the USA. And so, yeah, the time difference is, pretty much about 12 hours. Hello, Cian's watching from Brisbane. Hi, Harry, back from New Zealand, USA. And Di Cracknell. So big welcome to you, Di. This is the first time tuning in and watching. And Anne-Marie. So guys, if you haven't seen me before and you don't know how I work, I just want to say a big hello and a big welcome, especially for all you guys that are watching for the very first time. So exciting, and thank you so much for sharing your evening with me. So my name is Jessica Brown. Where am I? Here, the Energy Muse. And I am offering you some free tarot readings tonight. Okay, if you'd like to reach out for a private reading, jump on my website, theenergymuse.com.au. So all my bookings are now done through my website. I now offer 1 and 3 card pre-recorded readings. So all you do is, for information about that, jump on my website and you just simply type in your question, and within a couple of days I will send you your pre-recorded reading. So I actually have 4 spots available for that for tomorrow. I always leave Fridays free for my mini recording for you guys. So it means that I can be offering to you. If I don't get to you tonight, I can be offering for you up to tomorrow. And I'm also back on tomorrow night, guys, 5:30. So I'm trialing a new spot tomorrow night as well as tonight. So you get me 3 times a week. Aren't you guys lucky? I'd really appreciate it if you jumped on and followed me on my socials. My Instagram is _energymuse. So jump on and follow me. Give me a like and a follow. That would be amazing. But I think there's quite a lot of us on here now, so let me do my spiel. So as you guys know, I am a psychic tarot reader. This is what I do, and this is what I do full time. But my background is that of an energy healer. I am a yoga teacher and meditation teacher of over a decade. I am a kinesiologist, a Reiki master, and I'm a holistic counsellor as well. I've also studied shamanic breathwork quite intensely and quite in-depthly, and I have also studied mediumship, but I would not call myself a medium. I am also in the process of qualifying and studying for to become an astrologer. So you guys are really, really in great hands. And Harry says all about the energy. And Harry, that is it. My main gift that I have is I am a clear channel for spirit, but I feel a lot of stuff on my body. So through all the stuff I've done working on the body, through yoga, I was a personal trainer for years, group fitness for 25 years, kinesiology. So I really do feel the body. So spirit has kind of given me the gift of being able to tap in and tune into your blocks via what shows up in your energy body. Okay, so I am able to really tune in and read and connect into your energy body. But I also have a bit of clairvoyance and claircognizance, clairsentience, a little bit of everything. So now keep your questions really quite specific for me, because I don't want to spend a lot of time reading, your question. I want the feed to roll quite quickly so I can get through to as many of you as I possibly can. So let me know if I don't get through to you tonight, and I'll try to jump on and get through to you tomorrow night. But I literally just scroll the feed, and I see who has shared my live. So if you guys could start sharing for me, that would be amazing. Hi, Ray. And if you just give me your star sign, your sun sign, and your brief specific question. Hi, Wendy. You know what? I've got a candle here and it's lit, and I keep on going to drink out of that. So I need to put that to the side. And yay. Hi, Sally. Yay. So let me have a little scroll and let me see who is shared. So shared, liked, or subscribed, even my YouTube channel. Could jump on, share that, subscribe onto that. I am going to scroll all the way back up the feed and look to see who has shared my live. So I'm not ignoring you if I don't get to you. There's a lot of you on this feed. So it's a collective feed, and I'm cross-streaming over a couple of different pages. So that may be why on one page you may see there's only a few of you watching, but really there's over 60 of us on here. So you're all kind of in a big love bubble for me right now. Hi, Shelley. It's lovely to see you too. So general questions are really fine. I love general questions, but they tend to give you general answers. No pregnancy readings, guys, and no medical questions. Okay. Oh, we've got someone watching from Scotland. Anne-Marie is from Scotland. We've got a lot in Scotland, Canada, Tasmania. We've got the USA. We've got Sydney. Everyone is from everywhere. Wow. Okay, now let's have a look at Melanie Conway. I like to write the names down just so I can tap into your energy. And Melanie has given me a wave. So hi, Mel. I have a bad habit of giving you all nicknames, so I apologize for that in advance. So Mel wants to know, hi, Mel, would love to know if there is any romance in my future. She's in Penrith. Beautiful Penrith. I am in WA, but all my family is down the south coast of Sydney. So guys, if you know how I work, you know I love you to give me feedback in the comment section. So feed me back. Okay, so Mel Conway, guys, is there romance in the future? Yeah, I do see there's romance in the future. I see you with a scruffy kind of person, and I don't mean scruffy in the bad way, but I'm not talking about, I don't see you with the kind of suit Capricorn kind of vibe. I see you more with like a Sagittarian person. I've got an issue, there's something happening in my left knee, Mel. So I don't know whether you're having any issues or difficulties with your left knee at present, but I feel that there's a little bit of a block in your left knee. And when I get a block in my left knee, particularly around future romance stuff, it tells me that you're holding on to some stuff in your past. Isn't that interesting? This card's flown out when I said holding on to your stuff in the past, okay? This is really strong Mars and Gemini energy, so there's a lot of overthinking going on around that. So just keep us informed, Mel. Let me just have a look. Romance in Mel's future. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple of cards here for you, and then I'm going to do a couple of clarifying cards around this with a different deck. So clarifying that Mars, Moon in Jupiter, Moon in Libra, what am I saying? And classify or clarify that Wheel of Fortune energy. Okay, so I love this for you, Melanie. So the first card that's come through is you've got this Moon sitting in Libra energy. Okay, so this is really about you getting out of your head. Stop thinking about what hasn't worked for you in the past. So Mel, are you with me right now? If you could jump on and let me know that you're here. Let the group chat know that you're here. Guys, let's all sit here and wait for Mel to come on. But it tells me that you do tend to overthink things. I'd love to know what your star sign is as well. Are you a Virgo by any chance? So you do tend to be in your head a lot, and you do tend to overanalyze, and you do tend to overthink things to the point where you kind of get stuck in your head and you forget about, and then you kind of don't, you don't connect into your intuition. Mel is where is she? And a Sagittarius, but everyone calls me Mel. I had 3 Neops, and it plays up every now and then. See, this is the feedback that I love. You've got this Virgo is strongly sitting in your chart, and this is where that overthinking comes to it. But you're really being called to, when it comes to this future romance, is to drop into your feels. When you drop into your feels and you connect into that energy, the clarifying card around this is you've got the Sun. You've got this really, really, really strong Leo energy, and that's that kind. I said that I felt you a Sagittarian energy around you, right? This is this beautiful Sun energy. Okay, 9th house, Sagittarius, Jupiter, very strong energy with the Sun there. So really, when you get out of your head and you connect into your intuition, that's when I feel like you're really going to shine. That's when you're going to really allow yourself to let this love in. It's about letting go of what hasn't worked for you in the past, because you do have this strong Jupiter energy coming up. Okay, this is this beautiful benefic planet. It's about thinking big. It's all Sagittarian energy. So this is you showing up in your own sign. And look, you've got Mars in Pisces. So you've got this beautiful sense of this is your connection. This is the love. This is the future that's coming through for you. But you need to get out of your head. Okay, there's a lot of you in your head, and you know, when the time does come, you may even need to make a decision around, do I go with my heart or do I go with my head? For you, my love, most definitely you should always go with your heart. And I don't say that to everybody. If you're a Capricorn sitting in front of me, I'd be like, well, you know what? You go with your head because that's what feels comfortable for you. But for you, definitely connect into your intuition. Now, if you're thinking about studying something or you're thinking about traveling, this is where I feel like you're going to meet your future romance guy, okay? Now, I know that we're limited with where we can travel, but we can still travel, where some of us, not everyone in the world cannot travel. So I feel like when you come into this Jupiter energy, it's 9th house stuff. So it's study, it's travel, it's overseas travel, it's big kind of picture concepts. So I feel like you're going to meet the love of your life. You're going to meet this really strong connection, Mel, through traveling, through a course of study, or through taking yourself out of your comfort zone and trying some new different things around philosophical things, around spiritual things, say like a drumming circle or a fire circle or a meditation retreat or a yoga class. This is where you're going to meet someone. Okay, but I'm telling you now that knee stuff is that kind of a little bit of an inability for you to move through something. Okay, and have a look at that. I'm picking that up, and look at that. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, study, study, study. And this is where I feel like you're going to meet somebody. And, you know, it doesn't have to be study. It doesn't have to be, you know, a new career or anything like that. Wow, it still keeps on coming out. Look at that bottom of the deck. That's that person you're going to meet. But it is, you know, we study everything, can't we? We can study, you know, how a dog wags its tail for 8 hours if you want. You can study anything, but I do feel like you're going to meet this person through study. Okay, yay. So feedback, please. That would be amazing. Okay, let's move right along. Let me just have a little checky check. So guys, I have a few spots available tomorrow for mini readings. There's 4 spots. So jump on my website, check it out while I'm on this live feed. Jump on and link those up while they are up for offer. Okay, so let me scroll. So I'm only in your energy for a few minutes, so try to keep it to one question as opposed to career and health and love life and food intolerances and pregnancy. You know, keep it to one specific thing. That would be amazing. Okay, I'm going to scroll. Wendy says I'm on your page now. Yay. I'd love feedback on that, Wendy. That would be great. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at, so who has shared? Let me know if you were shared. Please share beside your question. Hi, Renee Wintle. Now we got Kaya. Is it Kaya? Kaya. Hi, I would love a message. Any messages you've got for me? I'm a Leo. Cool, cool, cool. I'm going to chuck around and go to a different deck for you, Kaya. Okay, let's have a look and see what is coming out for you. Okay, so we've got a card there. I don't know why I'm using these cards tonight, Kaya, but I feel like for you, something a little bit different. Okay, they're so slippery. So we've got two cards that have come out here. Now, the Hermit fell out, so I'm just going to give you that card to have a look at there. So that's really strong Virgo energy. Now, guys, as you know, everyone has a sign in your chart. So we all have Leo, we all have Virgo, we all have Libra. Everybody has these signs in their chart, just depends on where they are. And that's what makes us different, which sign they are, which aspect, which degree, and, you know, and even through progressions and through solar arcs, everything. But we all have the same sign. We all have these signs. Okay, some we just have them more influential than others. So you've got strong Virgo coming through, Kaya. What's going on at the moment that you're needing to kind of a little bit go within, a little bit retreat mode? You know, are you in isolation at the moment? But this is such a beautiful card about taking that time out, you know, taking that time out from having to be in the spotlight or from having to be on show, and kind of take that time for yourself, take that time for your family, for your son, for yourself, and kind of just allow yourself to be in your own space and to be okay in your own space. You've got 9 of Cups energy coming through here. So this is just about you feeling very content being at home and in your own space. This reading has a very Cancerian feel to it. It's got a very moon in Cancer in the 4th house feel to it. It feels that, you know, I feel for you, Kaya, like what you need right now is to be at home, to be baking all the baking things, watering all your plants, and really nurturing yourself, being with your family, and just holding yourself in that space. And I've got some big goosebumps around that. So, Kaya, if you could let us know what's going on for you at the moment and why there's this need for you to kind of retreat. There's this need for you to go within. Very, very interesting. But yeah, take the time out. Go within, and kind of, it's almost like it feels very healing to me. That Hermit is about, you know, not looking for things outside of ourselves to feel, to find our light and our love. It's about knowing that everything we need is within ourselves. And so sometimes we often need to go into that Hermit mode, so we're able to drop in, we're able to sink in, we're able to connect into our intuition, so we're able to access what is it that we best need at this time. Okay, so feedback would be great. So, Kai, I'm about to start a business with crystals and sharing my journey with my wife. I love that, and I absolutely love that. And that's that Hermit energy as well. And that's also that 9 of Cups. That's being emotionally content. And it's also about, you know, that Hermit is going within to connect into your intuition. So that's really beautiful. And I love that you, that where you are right now just feels very much aligned. She says, I've been very much in my own space and clearing unwanted things in my life. I love that for you, because Kaya, when you do that, you've got these beautiful new beginnings and these new offerings that are coming straight through for you. And look at this energy here. This is a brand new beginning for you, and this is around your work energy. But did you say you're just you with your wife? Because I'm going to say, have you got an anniversary coming up, or have you got something that's coming up to signify the relationship and the marriage? Because I'm getting goosebumps around the word marriage for you. And I'm really drawn into this archway here, which to me is significant of when people get married and they walk through this kind of archway. So I'm not sure if you've got an anniversary coming up, and have a look at that. We've got that Ace of Cups coming up. So I'm just curious as to know why I'm getting such strong energy around the word wedding and around these beautiful new beginnings for you. So I really love where you're sitting at, Kaya. And this new business feels very much aligned with what with where you're at right now. Okay, so no, Katie, I have got you here. You don't have to add stream. So just some pages, she says, yeah, our wedding anniversary. Yay. Isn't that amazing? And that's that energy. As soon as I say wedding anniversary, I get massive goosebumps. So so do something. If you can get yourself outside and into the, I don't want to say the word bush, because it doesn't feel like bush scenario, into not foresty, but out into like a park or a grassed area and a picnic of some sorts, because it feels like you guys need to be outdoors, surrounded by grass and surrounded by greenery is the word I want to use for you. So thank you so much for so Kay is also on a journey of having a baby, so need to make sure that all things are cleared and the energy around me and my wife is right. Can I also say too, like, I never do pregnancy stuff only because I'm in your energy for a short time. But if it comes through, I do say it, okay? And that Ace of Pentacles energy, so I'm just going to give you that success card there that's showing through. But when that Ace of Pentacles, that always shows up for me around fertility stuff because it's an egg, okay? It shows up as a follicle, as an egg, and it shows up as a very, very, very good sign. And I love that that's victory at the bottom of the deck there around your pregnancy stuff. Okay, Kaya, so that's amazing for you. So good. So Katie, going back, no, so if you're watching me and you can see your messages coming up, then you don't. It's only when it's a private page, that's StreamYard, that you need to give them permission for me to be able to see your comments. And Kaya says, oh, I love that. I love spending time with Mother Earth. And isn't that interesting that that greenery came through in that arch? And even when you say Mother Earth, I've got big goosebumps. Your energy is very, very, very strong. And you're also what I would call a clairsentient, because every time you're interacting with me, I'm getting a physical sensation on my body. Okay, so I'm getting signs and signals from spirit that you should work with clairsentience as well. Okay, now let me scroll back up. Okay, got someone watching from Sri Lanka. I love that. Okay, I don't do any queue. I literally just scroll. I see who shared. So if you would like a reading, start sharing for me, please. Sarah Stevens, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Sarah. Now let's have a look. What's happening with Sarah? Sarah Stevens. I'm going to move to this deck for Sarah. Let's have a look. Okay, Sarah Stevens. Hello, Gemini. Any messages regarding relationship, please? So we've got some mutable air signs here. So let's have a look and see how what's coming up for her as far as relationships go. Now, Sarah, are you with me, please? Kim has shared. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, welcome, Erin. It's her first time watching from Melbourne. Big, big welcome. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Sarah, let's have a look for you, my love. Relationship, please. Any messages regarding relationship? So are you in a relationship? I don't feel like you're in a relationship at the moment. But yeah, fill me in. Let me know if you're in a relationship. She says, I'm here. Yay, thank you. Hey, Steph. So, Sarah, are you in a relationship? I don't feel like you are in a relationship at the moment. I feel like, what happened 2 years ago as far as relationship energy goes? What happened a couple of years ago with you with relationship? Okay, my love. So we've got the Four of Swords coming through here. Jupiter sitting in a Libra energy. I have not used these cards, really. I've used them a couple of times, but never for live. So this is that need to kind of, and that's why I'm looking at this imagery, and it's actually quite beautiful. And I love that Four of Swords has come out, even though this is Jupiter in Gemini. This is she says, no, I'm not. I'm separated from my husband. So when was that, Sarah? Because 2 years is coming through strongly for you for whatever reason. So this is that, Gemini, being a mutable air sign, unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, because Gemini has got so many amazing qualities when it comes to their intelligence and they're quick-witted. But unfortunately, one of those qualities that aren't so amazing is the overthinking, overanalyzing everything to death. Okay. So this is important for you, Sarah. I don't know why I want to keep calling you Steph. It's your last name. To lay that down, okay? There's no relationship energy around you at the moment. She says around that time it became official. Yeah. And that's why in your in your left hip as well, down to around your knee, Sarah, around that 2 year period, it feels stuck. It literally feels like it's blocked. I feel like that the joint it isn't able to even move very freely. So I really do feel like you are a little bit stuck in that energy of the past, and there's trust issues that are coming through for you around that. Okay, but this isn't the right time for you to be in a relationship, unfortunately. This is a time for you to kind of rest. This is a very peaceful, beautiful card, okay? It's about putting the overthinking or the concerns around it. And I don't feel like you're obsessing. I don't feel like you're super concerned about it. I feel like this is just a query and a question, right? But it's about, this isn't really the right time. Overthinking is a huge thing. It's something I struggle with. And as I'm in your energy, Sarah, that knee is starting to get sore. But look what's coming up for you. You've got this amazing energy of the Two of Wands, and you've got your kitty cat sitting there, right there with you. Now, is it a small dog or a cat that you have? So this is a really strong card for manifesting. This is literally you in your house, and you've got the world at your feet. You've got literally the world in your hand, and it's like whatever it is you want, then you can manifest that. Okay, I'm just going to draw one more card around this for you. And here he is, okay? Here's your King of Cups sitting right at the bottom of the deck, right here. So he is here. He's there. He's waiting for you. There's just a little bit of clearing that you need to do around the previous relationship that you were in, okay? What are the trust issues that are coming up for you? Oh, my cat is literally next to me right now. She's like, yeah, I know, I can feel that, right? So where's the trust issue that's come through? And I also want to know what the connection to your in-laws are, to the parents, to his parents, okay? I want to know where the trust issue came from and what that connection with his parents are. But, you know, you've got Mr. Neptune. He's sitting right there. This is somebody who is very intuitive, but it's somebody who is very in touch with their emotions and their feelings, okay? They're coming through, but there's still a little bit of work for you to do on yourself. 6 months, okay? 6 months time, Sarah, and I reckon that you are going to be ready to rock and roll. Rightio. I do feel like, though, there is, and look at this, you've got the Judgment card coming through here. So there's that rebirth, opportunity for rebirth. But for us to have a rebirth, we need to let something go, okay? We need to let something go. So if you could let me know how this is resonating, but I'm curious as to the trust stuff and to the connection with the in-laws, okay? Greetings. I've been betrayed a lot by him and other relationships. I'm not extremely close to his family. His mother and I were, but she passed, and this is the connection that's coming through. Yeah. Yes, okay. So, and look at that at the bottom of the card, at the deck, death, okay? So, you know, she is, you know, she's definitely coming through as recognition, and also letting you know that she is around you, but it is time to kind of cut, because that rebirth, that judgment energy, it's about growing from your experiences. Otherwise, all they are is they get stuck in our subconscious and they become part of our program and our pattern in not a great way. Okay, so this next 6 months is going to be an opportunity for you to do some rebirth work. I would suggest Googling any breathwork practitioners in your area, Sarah, because that's going to be a really powerful and great way for you to shift and transmute some of this stuff really quite quickly. Okay, so let me scroll back up. Okay, hi Bonnie. Oh, okay. I'm going to do Helen here because I love someone that gives me their moon sign as well. If you know your rising and if you know your moon, hit me with it. We've got a Leo sun and we've got a Scorpio moon. Now, this is challenging because these are squaring each other. So this is a challenging, Helen. Are you with me, Helen? Thank you, Susan. If I don't get around to you guys, Sarah has said, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much. You've been an amazing help. Oh, my pleasure, Sarah. Don't forget, guys, I'm back on tomorrow night and at 5:15 tomorrow night. So if I don't get around to you today, jump on tomorrow night. I've got those 4 spots that are available and open for mini readings, 1 and 3 card pre-recorded readings tomorrow. So jump on, take advantage of that. Helen is a Sag rising. Okay, very interesting. So how do you work with that sun and moon energy? Because, guys, when they're square, it kind of means that there's a little bit of a block around how Helen often expresses her emotions with, she can find it difficult to connect with her emotions and then express them. But being that Sagittarius rising, there's that, you know, I feel like you can sometimes mask how you're truly feeling with that, that look at me energy, but really deep down, it's kind of like, oh, okay, don't look at me though. Don't look at me too closely, but please look at me. And then there can be that thing about, yeah, that connecting with, like how you express your emotions. How do you feel nurtured? So, you know, what sign, you seem to be knowing, Helen, what's going on here. What sign, what house is your Scorpio moon in? Okay, any messages? Let's have a look for you. And she is still with us, which I love. Thank you guys for being so patient with me. I love that you're all still on. Okay. So stay with me. At the end, I'm going to do some cards for everybody. So stick around for that. Okay, Helen, would love a general messages. Any messages that are coming through for the beautiful Helen. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie, okie dokie, okie. Okay, so you've got the energy here. I'm going to see what's on the bottom of the deck here because it feels important. Okay, yeah. So you've got the Five of Cups coming through here, which is, Mars sitting in Scorpio energy, Helen. So there's a need for you to let go on something on an emotional level. So this has got a very much Scorpio moon to it. It's, the moon is your emotions, right? It's how you connect to things. The cups are your emotions. So what is it that's going on in your life at the moment where there's a need to release and let go of something? Okay, this isn't a super, it's like not like a literal death or something. There's just like a brief mourning period. It's like, what really hasn't worked out that you're finding there's a little bit of a challenge. There's a little bit of a need for you to overcome it. And this is pretty much exactly what I was talking about with the sun and the moon squaring each other. It can be a challenge to overcome, to connect with our emotions, to feel our emotions, and to know how to navigate that. And again, your needs coming up for me as well. So this takes me back to your childhood and to the way that what was it about you not being heard or you not being seen as a child? The word heard's coming through quite strongly. So I'm wondering, from your childhood, if there was concerns or issues around your vocation, your vocabulary, or being seen and not heard. You've got the Hierophant coming through here, and I feel like this takes me into what is it that you do for a job, because you feel kind of holistic to me. You feel like I don't know if you work in some kind of holistic area or something to do with intuitive or healing energies. But you've got this energy of the Hierophant coming through. So it's very strong Taurus energy, also strong Libra energy, but it's kind of that guru, that spiritual guru kind of vibe. So I feel like, are you a counsellor or something? Do people come to you for advice, for you to offer up advice? And I'm also wondering too, if you've got a birthday coming up around you. So I know it's not you being a Leo sun, but if you have a lawyer but definitely misaligned. Yeah, wow, 100% don't feel lawyer energy in you whatsoever. Mind you though, there's strong Libran energy in that Hierophant, but this is, the Hierophant is government institutions and it is people coming to you for advice and wisdom, 100%. So yeah, it is sitting in that energy, but you've got the Four of Cups coming through. So this is Moon in Cancer. So this is your emotions. This is that disconnect from emotions. This is that, because the moon, Cancer rules the moon, right? So this is that kind of like, well, not able, because you've got the Five, not being able to come to terms with the loss of something, and you've got the Four, where you're kind of not really loving where you're sitting. It's like, well, the grass is so much greener over there. What the fuck am I doing sitting here? Okay, and this is you sitting in your position of offering guidance. But I would say for you, because obviously it takes a lot of hard work and study to become a lawyer, but look at ways that you can maybe do things on the side, like some Reiki or a little bit of crystal healing, or study some astrology, or something that connects you into your intuition and into your water energy. But yeah, she says absolutely spot on. But honestly, I do really feel that being a Leo sun, a Sagittarius rising and a Scorpio moon is really, really great for a lawyer energy, because you are, look at me, you are out there, and Scorpio moon is about getting to the depths of things. Any of you that are Scorpio, okay, I'm Pluto conjunct Sun, so I'm so Scorpio, it's ridiculous. We need to get to the bottom of shit, and we love all that deep, dark shit. I love I'll study I know everything about every serial killer that ever lived, yo. You know what I mean? It's like, so you are kind of astrologically well suited, but you definitely have some, there's a higher calling for you, a higher calling. Okay, so thank you so much for letting me sit in your energy. Did you happen to know? She says yes, always. Hang on, back here. She says yes, always, and study counselling and psych. Love it, love it, love it. Because a Scorpio, what do you love to do? Get to the bottom of things. Psychology, forensic psychology, police work, detective work, mortuary work, all that stuff that deals with death and deals with the subconscious and deals with going deep into everyone's psyche, then that is your vibe. That is my vibe and that is your vibe. So I love that you're transitioning into something else. Bonnie says, welcome, Jackie. Jess is awesome. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, now let me scroll. Oh, Wendy. Okay, sorry, let me have a look. So Helen says spot on. Wendy, let's have a look. I'm going to move to these decks for you. Okay, so Scorpio, Wendy, anything for me regarding my almost 17-year-old cat Moggy? I don't believe we have much time left. He had scared me a few times of late. I agree. Okay, so this sign shows up. Now, this shows up about indecision and whatnot. But the reason, and also look at this at the bottom of the deck, Temperance. Okay, the card of the healer. I go to this deck because it gives me literal interpretations. So this is up in the clouds. So this is spirit energy. A lot of the time when I do readings and people have passed over and I'm connecting to loved ones passed over, I will get this card literally just because the energy is up in the clouds and it's not of this earth anymore. So I can't give you time frames, Wendy, but let me just have a look. I'm just going to pull a card. Lots of Scorpios in the feed tonight. And Helen says, thank you so much. You've confirmed that I'm on the right path. Thank you so much, Helen, for that. And you guys, you know, you can always feel free to jump onto my my Facebook page and my Instagram page, and feel free to send me messages of clarification and confirmation, because I can always screenshot those and add those to my what is it when people give you feedback, good feedback, testimonials. So feel free to jump on if you want to share the love. You can always jump on my Facebook page, The Energy Muse, and jump on and write a review. Mum, I'm not going to say no to that. Oh, Wendy, let's have a look. Okay. Anything for me regarding Moggy? Okay. Yes. Okay. So look at that. Oh, I feel your emotions around that. So this here, and again, this card's come through before. So we've got Ace of Wands. So, okay, I want to shift this for you. So these are the two cards that flew out. So I don't feel like your Moggy has long to go, but Ace of Wands is signifying the transition and a new beginning. And look at this. This is the transition happening. Now, Nine of Cups is amazing. It's Jupiter in Pisces energy. It's emotional fulfillment. So this is your baby letting you know that he has had, I feel like it's a boy, yeah, he has had such an amazing life, and he is ready to transition. So that transition is coming soon. And this is, I want you to visualize when this happens and when you have to go through that. And I'm going through a similar thing with you. Like my 15-year-old baby only has, you know, she hasn't got long to go either. So I'm with you in this, but I want you to even screenshot this card for me, Wendy. And when the time comes and his time of transition comes, I want you to know that he is going to be waiting for you when you cross over, without a doubt. So he's going to be there waiting for you when you cross over. And this is what his transition is going to look like. Okay, literally soaring. His soul is soaring. Okay, so I know as sad a time as this is, we're back with them in the blink of an eye. Back with them. So focus on this energy. And yeah, it's so hard though with pets, isn't it? So hard. Yeah, my pleasure, Wendy. This is my baby girl, Bess, and she has got 3 legs. She's got stage 3 cancer, and she's 15, so we haven't got much longer with her either. Look what's coming through. Look at the bottom of the deck, 3 of Swords, that heartache and pain. So, yeah, Wendy. But it's part of life. You know, when my dad just passed away in January, it was like, fuck, man, okay. Passed away all of a sudden, wasn't sick, nothing like that. And I was like, okay, it's how we navigate, because none of us get out of here alive. Everyone is going to have to experience a passing of someone at some point, right? And I'm thinking, okay, it's how we navigate these challenges that define us and that offer us spiritual growth and advancement. It's like I can either sink into a heap and feel sorry for myself for, you know, however long, or I can process this grief and I can go through this and I can learn from it. And not only can I learn from it, I can actually grow from it. And that's what I've done. So it's like, you know, that I feel like God gives us shit shows and shit experiences because they're opportunities and they're almost given to us as a challenge to see how we can navigate those challenges, and not only how we can grow from it, but how we can also share that growth with other people as well. So Yeah. Oh, thank you guys. Yes, it was kind of fucked. He was, yeah, healthy as a horse, hanging clothes out in the clothesline and literally dropped dead 5 minutes later, 2 minutes later. Yeah. And they live over east, mum and dad. So kind of a shit show. But it's like, yeah, it's fucking life. And look at this, Wendy. Look at people are saying, bless your heart, Wendy, sending warmth. So guys, this is amazing. Christy has just said, oh, thank you for that booking. Lost my best friend a month ago due to COVID. I would like to know if she's okay. Oh, Christy, I'm just going to do a card for you around that, and just see what comes through. Yeah, Trudy says, bless your heart, Wendy. So sorry. And so this is so beautiful. And this is why I'm literally still hard. And of course, Wendy, and I'm not downplaying it one bit. I actually, and I don't know how we're actually even going to navigate the loss of Bessie. It's just fucking hard. Yeah, I feel like, it's very hard. Okay, Christy. So I'm so sorry, Christy. This is taking a downward turn, hasn't it, guys? So sorry, Christy, for your loss. Let's have a look. Okay. Now, who's the S name coming through? An S name. And now these have all just fallen to the wayside. So who's a Sarah for you, or Sarah? Now, I'm not saying that's her name, but there's a Sarah or a Sarah or an S name coming through around you, Christy. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, message for Christy. No, Wendy, don't apologise. I took it up a notch by telling everybody that my dad died. Okay, let's have a look. Christy. Message from her friend. Oh, that's beautiful. Message from her friend. Oh. I love it. Okay, so look at this beautiful 3 of Pentacles. So this is her acknowledging this energy. This is just acknowledging the relationship and the child that she had. But to me, it's about this is her about, to me, I feel like, because this is Mars in Capricorn energy, this is her acknowledging that she's looking down on her son now. And it's like, who is she with her grandparents? Is she with the father? Because this is her acknowledging the family unit. Okay, because there's 3 coming through very strongly there. And what is it they did together? Did they used to do something together? Like things literally do come through literally. So whether it's tapestry or whether they built things together or whatever they did together as a family, that's her acknowledging that. Okay, this is her passing. Okay, the world, this is the end. So it's the ending of a cycle. Okay, so literally, and look at her again, like I was just saying to Wendy, her heart is open, and this is her like kind of, being free from the 3D constructs of the world, and literally that's coming through for her there. So that's acknowledging her passing and that it was her time to go, in as much as that sounds harsh, but that's the ending of the cycle. And the Lego, oh, I love that. They played Lego together, right? And that's that connection there, that building, those blocks. And, this is the Knight of Wands. This is her moving on. Okay, Knight of Wands always shows up for me in readings when it's a transition, when there's a move. So, she is acknowledging the family unit there. She is saying that it was her time to go. The world, it was the end. It was literally, not only does he say that this is the beginning, but it also comes, the ending. It was her time, but it also shows, is saying that, she's acknowledging that her family was her world. Okay, that's coming through for me strongly right now. Her family was the world. Okay, and this is her transitioning and moving forward. Okay, so that is a beautiful, strong message. But these 2 here about the family and that they were her world. Okay, cards have multiple meanings for me when they come through, but I'd like you to pass that message on. That is, and that Knight of Wands is, again, her just acknowledging that transition and her moving. Yeah. Oh, so very, very, very sorry for your loss. Honestly, over here in Australia, we sometimes get a little bit, with the COVID thing, we can sometimes forget about how bad it actually is for everybody. Okay, now Chrissy says, thank you so much. My pleasure, my love. And Jackie says, what's that mean, Jackie? No, no, no. That's what we are all here for each other. Oh, was that for someone saying I'm sorry? You guys, this is such a freaking beautiful crew on this page. Like, everybody is just so amazing. And so, can you feel the connection, how everybody is so much here for each other? And Katie says, I lost all of my family by the time I was 29. Fuck me. I only have my 4-year-old son, who I'm so lucky to have. It's so shit, but you find the strength as much as it hurts. Wow, that is so, so much, Katie. That's unbelievable. I'm just going to do pull a card for you. I'm going to pull from here, actually. I just want to give you a general card and see what's coming up for you, Katie. Yeah, and isn't it interesting that we sit in our stuff and it's like, God, there's always, it's just the shit show we sign up for, isn't it? How we navigate that. So what's just a general reading for Katie, please? General reading for Katie, please. And do you know what your star sign is by any chance, Katie? Because look at that, 4 of Cups, okay? This, to me, that's an acknowledgement of your 4-year-old son, and that's the emotion and the that connection, that love, that deep feeling of love. But that's also that, it's moon in Cancer. That's also the pain. And Cancer is your family, okay? Cancer sits, it's the 4th house. That's your roots. That's your ancestry. So that's coming through for, not only is it acknowledging your 4-year-old son, but it's also acknowledging the family and the loss and the hurt and the pain around the family. You've got the Justice card coming through here. So I'm not sure if that was an accident or something like that, or there was some sort of compensation that was involved around that. It's very strong Libra energy. It's also very strong Taurine energy, but it's knowing that not only bringing life back in balance, but I feel that was there an accident, a car accident, or something happened and there was some kind of legal proceeding around that. But you've got this beautiful 4 of Wands. So you've got a 4 of Wands, you've got Justice, and you've got the 4. So balance, balance, balance. So this reading here is so balanced that it means that you're going from the 4 of your family, and now you're moving into Venus. You're moving into, Venus in Aries energy. So celebration. So things, and this is 4 again. So again, acknowledging your 4-year-old son, but things are looking up for you. And I would also say, are you getting married soon? Is there a relationship that's deepening? Because Libra can show up around weddings, around marriages, and 4 of Venus in Aries is about celebration. It is about offering and weddings and things like that. So things are picking up for you, Katie. You've got good things coming up. I really love that, and I love that that's acknowledging the loss and the grief around your family energy. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do now is, there's still quite a few of you on. I am going to do some cards, and I want you to, so I'm going to do 4 cards, okay? I'm single but wondering about reconciliation with my ex to have a baby. Well, you've got that stability coming through for you, okay? So you've got another 4. So that's a celebration, and that's cause for celebration, but it's also stability and grounding, okay? Yes. Interesting. Okay, so I want you guys to have a think. So whatever questions I didn't get through to you tonight, or even if I did, I want you to take a breath, and I want you to kind of ask your higher self your question. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull 4 cards. So just give me a second. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, really drop into your belly. So it's feet on the floor, take a nice deep breath, breathe into your belly, and breathe out through your mouth. And just get out of your head, come back in your belly, come back in your body. I'm going to do these 4 cards. Card 1. Card 2. Card 3. Oh gosh, and card 4, that's annoying. So I'm just going to do some clarifiers. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to, I put the clarifiers out, but you'll know why I've done clarifiers in a second. Okay, so, okay, you've got 4 cards. Okay, so you've got card 1, 2. Actually, what I might do is, so guys, okay. Enter, scroll down, new comment. Okay, show. Okay, pick a card. So you've got card 1, card 2, card 3, and card 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I want you to take a moment, ask your question, ask your higher self, and then I want you to notice. So instead of thinking, I want you to notice as you look at each card, which card you're intuitively drawn to. And then I want you to place your card selection in the comments. Even if you've got your question, put your question and then your card selection. So it could be, am I moving? Card number 2. Should I go for that job? Card number 4. And I'll try to get through. So Mark, as an example, would love a reading regarding a new business venture. So Mark, choose a card and then I can help you, give you some guidance around that. So card 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and I'm just going to place them down here with the clarifiers. So let's have a look. I'm going to say welcome to the replay watchers as well. If you are watching on replay, big welcome. So theenergymuse.com.au, jump on, book a reading. I've got 3 readings, actually 2 readings left for tomorrow. 2 of you have booked while I've been online. So mini readings, jump on. They will come out to you, in the next couple of days. Okay, let's have a look. Jump on. Still a couple more minutes to go. Guys, jump on, pick a card. There's over 50 of you on there. Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay, who chose card number 1? Let me have a look. Card number 1. No one chose card number 1. We got Sian. Welcome. Okay, so card number 1, you have got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so nearly every card I put out, we've got a court card, which is why I've done clarifiers. So Queen of Wands, okay, this is the bad bitch card of the deck. This is the card, excuse me, like I call it the CEO. Excuse me, this is around work and around your career and around really strong energy. So Queen of Wands can be Leo, it can be Sagittarius or Aries, but look at how empowered she feels there. She's literally the queen of the dragons. So it means that there's a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of energy in this card. And to clarify, it's around the 5 of Swords. So this is interesting because it can be around, overthinking and around, like the 5 of Swords, it isn't really a great energy when it comes to the way you're thinking about things. Because as we know, Swords is that mercurial energy. It's about, really overthinking, but it can be bickering. It's the card of the ego. So I want to say, if you chose card number 1, particularly in your work energy, just be careful of arguments and things that are going on as far as, disagreeing with people and needing to get your own way about things, okay? You are the boss, you are in charge, and that's the energy that you should ride with. But stupid is stupid, and there's no point arguing with stupid, okay? Because they just they don't have the ability to put the shoe on the other foot, okay? So that's card number 1. Now, if you chose card number 2, you got the King of Pentacles. So we've got Rosanna for card number 2. We've got, will I start a new job? Kim, card number 2. I would say yes, most definitely. That's a really great indication. 2 is health. Okay, so this card, and Christy, this is a card of abundance. And when we're looking at this, he's got a very strong, there's a lot of food there and there's wine there. So I would watch over indulgence because he is sitting down. Okay, so if this is a card around health, I would say it's time for you to get up and get moving. But it does have an expression of abundance, right? It's got very much that Virgo feel to it, doesn't it? Taurus and Virgo, can be Capricorn as well. But, the clarifier around this was the 10 of Swords, which is that Sun in Gemini energy. And it kind of looks really brutal, but it's in the reverse. So when this card shows up in the upright, it is a painful ending that had to happen because there's something new and there's something better for you on the horizon. So it's in the reverse. So I want to say around your material possessions, around your work, around things like this, are you holding on to an idea about something that you're not letting go of? Okay, because as I said before, the swords are it's the way you think, it's your communication, it's the way you learn and the way you express yourself. But when it's in the reverse, this 10, there's a need for you to let go of something, but you're holding on to the idea. 10 of Swords shows up because it wants the idea to go. It wants it wants that ending to happen so you can move on. So if this is around a new job, then the energy of that job is very much there for you, but you're holding on to the old job, or you're holding on to an old idea around this job that's kind of stopping you from moving forward. It's stopping you from moving on to that next phase of that job. Okay, so we want that ending to happen. As painful as it feels at the time, it's really just an idea around something. It's not actually the death of something. It's not literally it can be just the death of the way you thought about that. Okay, so moving on to card number 3. And look at this. This is kind of cute. You've got Knight of Cups energy. So this is a love offering, an invitation coming through. And this is one that is going to really ignite your heart. So who chose card number 3 and what question? We got, a love card for Diane Cracknell. Okay, we've got family for number 3. Okay, we've got Lara for number 3. Will study open up a new life for me? We've got Kylie for number 3. Steph has said, hit the nail on the head. Gosh, Jess, you are incredible. Thank you, Steph. That is a beautiful thing for you to say. Now, feel free to go on, guys, and give me a review on my Facebook page, The Energy Muse, or any page, really. Okay, so you've got a love offering coming in, or it's something it's an invitation. It's something that's coming in that's going to kind of put you back in your feels. It's really going to ignite something in you. But, don't get too carried away because you've got the Death card coming through. It's Capricorn energy. So this could signify a Capricorn coming in with a love offering or an invitation for you. But I want to say that there is an ending that's going to be coming through. So I know this is kind of like there's a message coming through and it's going to get you in your heart, okay? The reason it could get you in your heart and into your emotions is because it could signify that there's an ending coming through around this invitation that's coming through. So this to me is definitely, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, right? You've got this beautiful offering coming through, but I don't feel there's a lot of longevity in it, okay? It doesn't feel like it's aligned for you. I don't feel like it's going to hang around and stick around for very long. Card number 4, and yet again, you've got the King of Cups, okay? So if you chose card number 4, there's a need for you to tap into your intuition. There's a need for you to go with your gut, okay? This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and it's around your love life, the lovers, strong Gemini energy. So it is time for you guys to connect back in. Go into your intuition. If you're asking about a love relationship, then this is definitely a big yes. But this is a card of self-care as well. Drink more water. If you can, do some cleansing and some clearing release in the shower. This is also a card of self-care, but it is also a card of love. Okay, so big Neptune energy coming through there. But I do want to say around relationships, this could signify that there may be a lack of boundaries around your relationship energy as well. Because the King of Neptune, well, Neptune is amazing, right? Because it is our dream world. It connects us to our intuition. It's all about our feelings and our emotions and how we navigate those. But the thing about Neptune is we can be deceived by Neptune energy. We can be our head in the clouds. We can be literally, we can be shown so many fucking red flags that we have got an amazing red flag coat that we're wearing because we are so we're so blinded by the actuality of something. Okay, so when it comes to a relationship, look for the red flags. Don't be, don't have those love goggles on because you can be very much, this can be a card of deception around relationships as well for card number 4. Okay, so if you, Trudy said amazing, spot on, right for me. So guys, I'm going to be back on tomorrow night at 5:15. Please feel to reach out for me, theenergymuse.com.au for a 1 or 3 card reading, or I do 30-minute readings, I do 60-minute readings, I do future readings, I do 12-month prediction readings. So jump on my website so you can see what my offerings are. Otherwise, I will see you guys back on tomorrow at 5:15. So, love and light. See ya.